It's your girl Yvette coming at you with another video, and I had to put my glasses on, y'all. So yeah, all right, yeah, I'm still cute though. What, bitch? Grab that wine, cause we about to talk about it. What we finna talk about? Things you need to know before moving to AZ, or really anywhere for that matter. Really, it doesn't matter. Okay, so my number one thing is when searching for an apartment in AZ, check the reviews, crimes, rates, and how far is it from your job. So basically, if you decide to move to Arizona or any state for that matter, and you are relocating with your job and stuff, you should check to see how far. Do you really want to be in traffic? You know, do you want to drive 18 minutes? You know, does it take you 18 minutes? Does it take you 11? Does it take you an hour? Does it take you 30 or 45 minutes? It's up to you. But also, check that dang on reviews. Check the reviews. Check the crime rate. And I would say that if you want something that you don't want to, after you get off of work, you don't want to spend time in traffic. Yeah, pick something that's kind of close to your job, but yet a cool area. Number two, if you can drive, fly, and or take a bus, please come to Arizona to visually see the apartment and the area. A lot of times people they go on apartments.com, Zillow, or any other places or whatever. I mean, they basically look at the apartment on there and they see it and it's like, okay, they usually rent an apartment blindly, meaning they apply for the apartment, they give their money and everything for the apartment, and then by the time when they come there and they see the apartment does not match what they see on the screen. So I implore you guys to please, if you can drive, fly, and or take a bus, you need to come to wherever the city, not just Arizona. I'm talking about these are things that before you move to Arizona, but it really is anywhere, wherever you move, anywhere. You need to check it out. Come to it. Okay, so if you can stay a week to look for apartments, do it. And also, if you can talk to a tenant that lives there, they'll give you the tea on if you should live there or not. You should rent an Airbnb with a kitchen instead of a hotel. Remember, you're saving money. So why sit here and go to a hotel and you're going to spend all that money? You better sit here and get an Airbnb with a kitchen so you can sit here and buy stuff and cook in the kitchen. Okay? Now, number 4, knowing someone or having family in AZ in Arizona is a plus. They'll let you know what areas to look at. So when we moved out here, I have family out here. So basically, my sister-in-law helped when we first decided that we was going to move out here and stuff like that. So basically, she helped us in the areas where we should look at and all that other stuff. So it's a plus if you know somebody in Arizona or whatever other area you want to move in. Okay, moving along. Okay. 5, use your eyes and your intuition about an apartment and the area. You know, if you can look and tell if you should move in the hood or in the suburbs. You know, some people, they like the hood. I don't. But anyway, sip tea. I'm just saying, look at your surroundings. Okay, so somebody told me that you should go to the apartments at night or a house, wherever you're trying to rent, that you should go at night. That's a bunch of bull crap. I wouldn't do that. You need to go during the daytime. you need to go any time of the day to check it out. Moving along, number 6, if you don't have to move quickly, take your time and save and keep a savings. What for us, in our case, we lived in California. For my new subscriber, we're from California, born and bred, and we decided to move to Arizona. So the place that we was living in, we lived there for like 11 years, and the owner decided to sell the property. So we had to move. And then the girls relocated their job, and we had to find something like this. So we decided on where was we going. So we decided to come to Arizona. So that's why we had to come quick, and as far as we made sure we did everything that I'm trying to tell you right now, we did it. So if you have to move quick, then follow 1 through 5 right now. Or number 6, if you don't have to move quick, take your time. Okay, number 7. FYI, you will pay in Arizona, you will pay rent plus tax and utilities. Unless you find an apartment and have that has utilities included, you will definitely pay plus tax and utilities. And number 8, save 3 months rent if you're moving sooner than later. And that's what we did. Number 9, have a budget for everything. U-Haul and or movers, boxes, and tapes. For tapes, for boxes and stuff. Unless you have movers that'll pack it for you. Number 10, buy essentials early and pack them. Because what we had did before all that stuff was going on in 2020, you already know the P word that we don't need to say. Once I found out we had to move, I was buying tissue, paper towels, Lysol, cleaners, cleaning products, sanitary napkins, soap, any kind of essential, paper plates, cups, and all that stuff. I was buying water and stuff, and I was buying that way before we even had to move. And I just pack them in the box. So when we got to Arizona last year and going to the store, and it wasn't no tissue, we couldn't find tissue, couldn't find paper towels, we could find soap and hand soap, but any of the other essentials we couldn't find. But thank God I had already had it packed, so we was good. So maybe do that, pack your stuff. It's smart. Okay, number 11, Arizona has 2 seasons, and that's summer and spring. Even though they say it's fall, well, please, yeah, okay. It's hot as heck out here. Triple digits. Number 12, Arizona has something called a monsoon, where it's hard rain, dust storms, and that comes during the summer season. And it depends on what part of Arizona you stay in. You might get it a little bit more than where we stay at. So number 13, they can't drive out here. I've heard they blame California people for moving from California, but that's bullshit. Excuse my language, because we didn't have we had less accidents in California than there is an accident every other day out here in Arizona. People can't drive, or shit, wrong way to drive. They can't read either, apparently, because even the sign says, it says, no, don't turn on red, or what does it say? No, turn on red. And literally, they think it means turn on red, but it's telling you, no, turn on red. Do not turn on red. That's common sense. Why everybody keep turning on the red? Wait, turn. Why they turn? Anyway, those who have arthritis will benefit from the heat in Arizona. Trust and believe. I am 52 years old, honey. I'll be 53 in December. Holla if you hear me. And my arthritis, honey, only time my arthritis act up is when it does rain here. Other than that, I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. Nobody thought I was a singer. Yeah, okay. Take my drink. And I'm on my last one. And last but not least, when I decided to move to Arizona, and Arizona was going to be our home, what I did was what I suggest. Well, okay, I'm going to tell you what I did. What I did was I got a UPS box for an address so that my previous landlord had an address to send my security deposit back. And I also got a storage unit as well. And that was in case we didn't find anything right away and we had to go stay like in the Airbnb or with family or whatever. Most likely I still would have stayed in the Airbnb and not with family. That's just who I am. Anyway, I would suggest you get like if you figure out Arizona is going to be your place and you want to afford, because you can't get a post office, a P.O. box until you have like a physical address, and then you can get a P.O. box after that. That's at least out here, I guess everywhere else. So my suggestion, if you decide to say Arizona is where I'm going to be and that's where I want to live, I suggest when you come out here, when you're looking for a place, and if you kind of hone in on this is where I want to live, this is the place, you put in your application and stuff while you're here. Because I literally, by me living in California, it was easy for me to drive back and forth on the weekends and stuff. And 4.5 hour drive and stuff like that. So it was easier for me. So what I did was, you made it, for you guys that don't live like 4 hours away and you out of state. But if you come here and you say Arizona is going to be your home, I suggest to get a UPS box, a small box, so you can have a forwarding address, and get your storage unit. Pay for that. Get it right then and there. So when you come drive out here, fly out here, or the movers come, and let's say your apartment's not ready, or you can go put your stuff in the storage. You have a physical address, because the UPS store will actually give you an address. So if you have any other questions for me, or if I haven't answered all your questions, feel free to put it in the description box below. I'm sitting up here tripping. Put it in the comments below. I shouldn't drink sometimes, huh? Anyway, love you long time, love bugs. Bye. See you in my next video.